Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be I'm having a hard time on what to even call it. Even though by the time it's up I'll have something figured out, but it's basically, I did a video a little bit ago about doing a full face of Maybelline products, and I'm wanting to do those full faces and then use them that month, maybe 2 months, it just depends, and then do an actual like review of how well it's worked, if I keep using it, what I haven't, yada yada. So that's what this video is today, is a updated review on a full face of Maybelline products. So if you guys would like to hear what I have to say about all the products I had used in that video, and what my thoughts are, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of start in order just to make things a little bit more organized and easy. I did kind of write some stuff down on a piece of paper just so I don't ramble too much and we can keep this video decently short. So I will start with primer. Now, I had gotten the Master Prime Maybelline Hydrate and Smooth. This right here. Now, if any of you watched that full face video, I remember trying to show you and mentioning how it was irritating my skin, and it caused like this huge red like rash that ended up on my cheeks. I did try this one more time to see if it was the primer, and it is. So I cannot use this. Now, I don't have sensitive skin. My skin is normal to dry, mainly dry right now. And I really haven't had a reaction like that with any primer, so it kind of sucked. I'll be honest, even when I used it, I didn't really notice it do too many of the claims that it claims it does. So I will quickly tell you. So the claim says it visibly smooths, primes skin with hydration, lightweight formula, doesn't clog pores. It is lightweight for sure. It feels really nice, doesn't feel hydrating, and it doesn't really smooth anything out. Like my NYX Angel Veil does a lot better at smoothing, and it doesn't like hurt my skin at all. Yeah, and so this was a no-go for me. I don't dare put it on my face again because it was pretty intense. So no to that, but that doesn't mean it's not going to work for like you or someone. You could still try it, but I have dry to normal skin, not really sensitive, so yeah. Anyway, next, foundation. So I got the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Plus Smooth Normal to Dry Foundation, and this is it right here. I did the shade 110 Porcelain. This is like my perfect match, which is awesome because, yeah, anyway, perfect match for my skin tone. This I like. I have other foundations that work better. I have it on today and it doesn't look too bad, except for if I were to come in close, it's all gone off my nose. My nose is really dry though too, so it just kind of doesn't look the best, but it's off my nose already. I put it on, let's see, it's 3 o'clock now, and I put it on around 9 o'clock this morning. So it's lasting fine. It looks okay. I'll kind of come in a little closer. It is separating in spots, and my skin is dry. Like I said, I've got dry skin. But especially around my nose and my cheek area, and then my forehead doesn't look the best either. It's just like going right into those creases. Looks dry and gross. But everywhere else it looks nice, and I've used it a few times, and sometimes my skin, I guess, is behaving well enough and it sits wonderfully. And then days like this, it wears off my nose and it's really clinging to dry patches, which is weird. Because normally ones that are meant for dry skin are more like the dewy foundations usually don't cling, on me, usually don't cling to like dry patches. I've got the Flower Beauty Light Illuminating one, and that one doesn't cling to any of my dry patches, so I don't know. It just likes my skin. So this is kind of like one of those foundations where I'll like, if my skin looks like it's behaving and there's not too many dry spots and stuff like that, then I'll wear it. But other than that, it's just kind of like something that I'll probably just keep off to the side, and then if I feel like using it, because it has great coverage. Like you can build this up and have full coverage. Does it say? I don't even know the claims that it necessarily claims. Let me see. Let me pull this flap open. Okay, those are just the drug facts. Oh, right here. So it says, dewy plus smooth for normal to dry skin, hydrates and smooth skin texture, natural luminous finish. So it does have a luminous finish. Like, I don't know if you guys can see. I do have a little bit of highlighter on. Most of it's kind of gone now, but my skin just looks kind of healthy. And it does do a luminous thing. I don't feel like it's very hydrating, and I don't feel like it really smooths skin texture. But other than that, like, I enjoy it. It's just not my favorite, if that makes sense. So, I mean, if you have skin like mine, but it's not completely like dry, and you don't have dry patches, it'll probably work really great on your skin. Or even if you have just normal skin, it'll probably work really great. And it's only like $10, so that's pretty cheap. Alright, so next we are going to talk about concealer. Now, concealer I have already used for about a year, probably close to a year now, and I love it. It works great. It's always talked about. It's just the Instant Age Rewind concealer by Maybelline. I've got two different shades. This one is light pale, and then this one is ivory. Now, ivory is like my skin tone color, and then this one is more like highlighting. I like to use this on the eyes and the lower part just to help, you know, pull everything forward. And I don't really put concealer on my T-zone just because my nose is so dry, my forehead gets dry, my chin's just there, it's fine, but I just don't put it on the center. So I just use that on the eyes and this to like spot conceal. And I love it. Like, I'm sure you guys have all already heard a lot about this concealer, and it really is really awesome, and it's kind of lives up to the hype, I guess you could say. Alright, next we're gonna talk about, let's see, bronzer. Okay, a bronzer. So one, I don't remember, it's been a little bit since I was there and buying stuff, but I don't remember that they were selling like a single pan bronzer, you know, like, or even just like a two-tone bronzer, or, you know, anything like that. This is what I had found, okay? Sorry, it's really dirty, I apologize. But it's got really pretty colors in here. Like, I have played around with it. The only thing is I can't use these shades on my face. Like, this one's okay, but like, I'll kind of swatch them for you just so you guys can kind of see. So here is the darker one, okay? It's very like orangey. It doesn't look orangey in the pan, but it's orangey. And then here's the one that's, oops, sorry, a little bit lighter, and they're just like orange, and they're shimmery. I mean, this one isn't as shimmery as this one. I mean, they're really pretty colors, but they just don't work on my skin tone. And I mean, they're smooth, they're buttery feeling, they blend really nicely, and I've used them a few times. The only thing, I just can't use them on my skin tone. It looks weird. It's like, I can put my cool tone one down and put a little bit of this, the darker one, over it a little bit for bronzing, but it just like, the way it blends with my skin tone, I don't like it. I don't like the payoff it's bringing through, and it could be because I'm combining it with my other bronzer, whatever. So mainly like on some quick days, I actually will just use those on my eyes and use it for crease shadows and do a look with it, because I paid for it. I want to be able to use it, and so I just have been figuring out different ways to use it, and that's what I did. So this color, I still don't know if it's a blush or a highlight. It doesn't say anywhere on the packaging. It's a highlight mask. Well, it's bronze and highlight kit. So I'm like, is it a highlighter? If it is a highlighter, it's kind of a weird shade. Now, I will swatch it for you. It's very pink. It's luminous, and it swatches and blends nicely, but it's like too dark. So I mean, maybe someone for darker skin tone. I've even tried to use it as a blush. It does not work as a blush. It does not look very good. At least on my skin, it doesn't look very good as a blush. So I'm not sure what that is. If it's because this just says highlight and bronze, so maybe it's a darker bronze color. I don't know. It's it's like a pinky-ish color. Now this lighter shade here is a really great color. Like, if you can't tell, I've used it. I've used it quite a bit. It's definitely not my favorite like highlight shade, but I mean, that was a swatch. Let's see, where should I do this at where you guys can see it good? Oops, sorry. I mean, look at that shimmer. It's shimmery, it's wet looking, it's nice, it's a lighter color, so it works pretty good on my skin tone. It does slightly emphasize a little bit of texture, so if I use it, I just put it on the high points and maybe like my nose and right here. But other than that, like, I love this color. I have put it all over my lid. Not today, but like right where this shiny is, I'll put it on my lid even. And so I basically have just transformed this into an eyeshadow palette, and it works great. Lasts long, buttery, blends great. Yeah, so that's that. That's my thoughts. Like, I like them, I use them, but some of them I just have to use for different things and what they're marketed as. So, alright, now actual highlighters. So I did get the Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in Molten Gold. And okay, the hype is real. I mean, this thing is shimmery, it's golden, it's beautiful, it's smooth, it blends wonderfully. I mean, look at that. That's just, it's wet. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. The only issue is it's a little too dark. And I'm so sad by it because I'm like, I have it on today. It's wore off my nose because like the whole foundation and bronze is gone, but I mean highlight. I put a little bit here, but I had to kind of like take it off because it's too dark. It's too dark. But I can put it over here where it's kind of on top of the blush and the bronzing slash contour. And see, you can kind of see it here. There's a little bit of a gold reflect. Like, I don't have let me see, I'll just use my beauty blender. I don't have a brush, I don't think, next to me. Got stuff on it, I don't want to. So I'll just put a little bit on and I'll show you guys, like, And this beauty sponge is just dry. I'm trying to do that backwards, but it's really pretty, and I just have to make sure I blend it really good and diffuse it a bit, because if not, you will be able to tell that I just stuck gold highlighter on my face. So, but other than that, I love it. And this I will even put on my eyes and like inner corner sometimes, because oh my gosh, I love it. So I definitely want to see if they have something for a lighter skin tone, which would be better, because then I can wear it more. But yes, I absolutely love it, and I recommend that one very deeply. Alrighty. Now, blush. Blush. Oh, I really wanted this to work. One, when I bought it and at the store, it did not look shimmery at all. I don't mind a luminous blush, but it has to be the right... I don't even know how to explain it. This, okay, it's a really pretty color. I wish it wasn't luminous. Now, it doesn't really look luminous, right? It's got a bit of shimmer. Let me swatch it. Let me use a clean finger. And it's really a pretty color, but I just don't like what it does on my cheeks. It's almost like too luminous right here. It's a very pretty color, and it just doesn't, like I said, it just doesn't look good on my cheeks. It's like, it has purple, it's like holographic, is that what you call it? And it's got purple. It's got like a purple undertone. Let's see if I can get it darker. Sorry, I'm doing it backwards. See how it shifts with purple, and it just doesn't look good on me. Like, there it is on my finger. Let me do a little bit more. See, it just has like a shift of purple, and I don't like it. It doesn't look good on my cheeks at all. And so I'm either thinking about giving this away to someone I know that might be able to use it on their skin tone if they want it, or just trying to use it as an eyeshadow. I mean, what else do you do if you know, you're trying something out, it doesn't work? If it works well but it doesn't look good on your skin, try and use it as an eyeshadow. Why not? Then you're not necessarily getting rid of it and being, you know, not being able to use what you spend your money on. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Oh, but one thing about it is it's smooth. It blends amazingly. It's great. I want to get different colors that aren't luminous, or if they are, not quite so like holographic. I don't know. But I enjoy the formula, just not the color. So I would love to try a different one. Anyway, that was the Fit Me blush. I guess I could have told you what color it was, huh? My bad. I think it just is nude. Yeah, I think it just says nude. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really say. Alright, eyes. So what I had tried for the eyes was the City Mini palette by Maybelline. And it was the Brooklyn Nudes. And I've got to say, I have it on my eyes today. I love this palette. Like, this is a great, excuse me. This is a great palette for, like, if you're gonna travel, or if you're just gonna, you know, if you're going somewhere and staying the night and you want just to bring one palette with because you're not packing a lot. This is perfect. You've got the dark, the lights, the mediums, a little bit of a red color in there. This is awesome. Now, it is a little bit powdery, and there is some kickback when you use it, but I haven't found that that's caused an issue. I mean, this works just as wonderful as just as long and blends just as good as like my Soft Glam palette or my Jaclyn Hill palette or my San Marcel palette, all that, it works just as good, and it lasts as long, and it's got beautiful colors. It just has a lot of kickback. But that doesn't really bother me as long as the eyeshadows perform. Because, I mean, I don't know, you can't be too picky. And I'm not too picky, so. Anyway, absolutely recommend this. They have, I think there's 4 of these total, 4 or 5. And I wouldn't mind getting the others to test out to see if they all perform the same. But so far this one is just magical. I love it. It is beautiful, and yeah, it's lasting all day long. Like, this is, it just looks like I put it on like an hour ago, so that's awesome. Okay, next we're gonna talk about eyebrows. This, oh my gosh, my new favorite. Like, I have the IT Cosmetics Universal Taupe eyebrow pencil. I think that's what it's called. And then when I did the full face and I tried out this brow pencil, I have not picked up that other one since. This is the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer in medium brown. I lost the cap for that, but it's got the stupidest spoolie. I mean, I kind of use it because I lost my other one. But, I mean, this is amazing. It's quick, it's easy. It has like this point, and it's almost like triangle shaped. Like, I don't know how to let me see if I can see how it's shaped. It's almost like, I don't know that shape, a triangle, half triangle. Sorry, I won't focus very well. There we go. And then it's angled. Oop. And it's got a point. Anyway, this is just beautiful. You just use that angle and you can just be like, boop, boop, boop. And my brows, I love it because they still look natural and like feathery, and it's a right shade. I wouldn't mind trying getting another one. This one, it's so smooth too. So it looks like that. That's the color. And it's pretty much like, it's the same as my hair, but sometimes when it's on my eyebrows, it tends to kind of almost want to pull a little bit red. So I wouldn't mind looking to see if there's maybe one that's a little bit more on the cooler side, but if not, like, it's still like, I feel like this looks great. Like, they look feathery, just how I like it, you know. And they're not as pale as they usually are. I don't look like an alien. Anyway, so I love that. I recommend it. And yeah, and next we will talk about the eyeliners. So I have the Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner in Cinnabar, which is probably my favorite. This works great. Nothing lasts. It's creamy, it's nice, it's not hard to put on, it lasts a long time. I can't even think, was this, I don't remember if this was waterproof or not. I don't think it is. I could be wrong. It doesn't say on here though, but yeah. Anyway, well, I have that one. I love it. I recommend it. Lasts all day. I should have put it on today, but I didn't feel like it. It lasts all day. It's wonderful. It lasts pretty okay on the waterline. Like, down here, I can't keep any eyeliner on my waterline, though, so far that I've tried. But I have kind of watery eyes. My eyes are always watering. I have a little bit of allergies, so that's that. But I usually just don't put it on. I just put it on the lash line, or actually line the top lash line with it. So anyway, next eyeliner I have is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in Silken Turquoise. This one I love the color of this one. Oh my gosh. And it's just so creamy and buttery smooth, and I love it. This one I like putting on the lower lash line. Now, this one is waterproof, I believe. Yes, it is waterproof. Oops. Just kick the camera. Okay, we're good. I thought I was gonna fall. So, this one is waterproof. I like putting it on my lower lash line and waterline. Now the only problem is it doesn't last on my waterline, so then it ends up fading. So that sucks because I was hoping because it was waterproof it would stay better, but it doesn't. But anywhere that it's on the skin, it lasts. And sometimes it's not hard to get off, but it definitely, you have to work to get it off, which is kind of what it's made to do. So this I completely recommend as well. This is awesome. It's creamy, and that color. Like, I want to try other colors now. Yeah, I love it. Alright, next is going to be mascara. Now, I've been using this for years, actually probably since high school, so it's been about 11 years. And it is the Maybelline Lash Stilettos. I love this. I'm wearing it today. It just gives you length. I don't mind the non-volumizing part because, I mean, I don't have crazy voluminous lashes, but I like length. I like people to be able to see the lashes, if that makes sense, like up. So I like the length that it gives the lashes. And it's not waterproof, which is magical. It smells like roses, like rose water. And it does have a little bit of flaking because I think it has fibers in it. Now, I've never really noticed, like, let me show you the wand. The wand's long and the wand is pokey. And that's the only downside. It's pokey. But I like it. And I do have small eyes and the wand is kind of long, so I will occasionally touch my eye, but I'm just so easygoing that I don't really care because I can just wait till it dries and brush it off. But the only thing I don't like is it does flake throughout the day, and if it has the fibers in it, because you can't really tell, like I just pulled it out, like you can't tell, and I don't think it ever says like on the package. I actually have one that's unopened. Let me grab that real fast. Okay, so I have one here that's not open yet because I'm getting kind of low on that one. And so it's the Very Black Ultimate Length Mascara. Washable mascara, which is awesome. So it just says 70% longer lashes in one step, shiny patent finish, which I actually really like. Pro Vitamin B5 formula, grip and extend brush, length. So it doesn't say anything about fiber, so it does flake. So I guess the actual product flakes. It doesn't really bother me because they don't stay. Like, I can wear this all day long. And like I could just be like using the bathroom and look in the mirror and be like, oh, I got a couple flakes. Oh, gone. And I just kind of like brush it away. And I don't worry because they're not gigantic flakes. And I just don't worry about it. Like, even if I'm out and about, like if I really am like somewhere and I'm like, okay, like I don't want any flaking, like I'll just take something with me that has a little mirror in it. And then every so often I'll just like kind of check real quick. But other than that, I don't worry about it because you easily can just go like this with your hand and it's gone. I wonder if I have any right now. No, I don't. Anyway, so that's awesome. So last thing I'm going to talk about is the lipstick. Okay, I have it on right now. This lipstick is awesome. It's creamy, it's buttery. I love this color. It's pink. It's very smooth. I'll even put a little bit more on just to show you. Boom. And it's pigmented. I have this satin one. I know they have all the different ones. This is the satin finish. It's $2.35 Warm Me Up. And it doesn't say anything else on it. Like, it literally has the sticker that says Color Sensational, Made in USA, and then it has the bottom, sorry, $2.35, and it says Warm Me Up, and then Maybelline, and blah 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 blah. So it is the satin one because I don't like matte sometimes. I like a more satin look, but this even looks kind of matte, but it's so comfortable and creamy. Lasts for a while. I mean, it's a lipstick. It's not something that dries down and doesn't move. So, I mean, you're gonna have wear off when you eat or wipe your mouth or drink, whatever. It's gonna come off. But other than that, like, if you don't do anything, it lasts for a while. Like, I've had it last for like 3 hours straight because I didn't drink anything. I didn't eat anything, and it just looked like I had just applied it, and I was just like, yes, this is awesome. So I definitely want to get more colors of this. I wouldn't mind trying the matte, but mattes usually just dry my skin out, my lips out, everything. So right now I like everything to be satin and luminous and dewy and hydrating and all that stuff. But yeah, so that is the full face. I think I covered everything that I used in that video. I did kind of like go back and look over it, but I could have missed something. If I did, I apologize. But other than that, yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I will be doing this regularly. Each month I'm going to try and do a full face. If I didn't really do a full face, I probably won't do like a video like this about those products because I didn't do a full face, if that makes sense. So if I do a full face this month, well, month of February, I am going to do a full face of another drugstore product. So stay tuned for that video. And yeah, if you guys liked this video and enjoyed the content, I would love it if you would just give me a thumbs up or subscribe. That'd be cool. I post Tuesdays and Thursdays every week, and I just rotate between food and makeup. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, then stay tuned, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks. Bye.